Yeah, welcome to the Stranger Country. Oh, so early as usual. Just let the ads run for a bit first, I think, because they're gonna be starting soon. Just so you like get them out of the way. Actually, well, I feel like we could just start a little bit, even if that's like probably running right now, but I guess it doesn't really matter that much anyways. Okay, okay. Let us see. Yeah, we'll just kind of get the farming out of the way because I didn't realize that my Trailblaze power has already maxed out, so we kind of just need to clear it for a bit just so we don't like waste this. So far I haven't really found any decent pieces. I don't know, this is all pretty bad. The good thing about this set though is because it's attack based, like pretty much anything that's not attack is kind of worthless already. I don't really have to think about it too hard as compared to like to traditional like damage dealing sets. But hey, at least I finished Apocalyptic Shadow already. That was a lot trickier than expected because like the weaknesses didn't really trigger as easily as I'd hope, or more like for most of the battle they're kind of just like immune to like toughness break, so it's like really frustrating, and I don't know, I feel like I definitely did not read the mechanics properly. But yeah, phase 2 was pretty hard. Well, I guess it's more like there was some pretty bad RNG. I think there was one time I did it like really easily, but then and then except the problem is I didn't reach the required 6,600 points that I needed because like the first half wasn't good enough. Oh, this is nice. I don't know actually. Well, this is a DOT team though, so like do they even need crit rate and crit damage? But anyways, we'll just... Oh wow, this is garbage. I guess we'll just keep that for now anyways. But yeah, and then... So I had to redo it, right? Just to like make sure the first half was actually okay. So I changed my team for the first half, and then it ended up doing pretty okay. So it's like nice. So I was thinking like, okay, so I'm done with first half. I'm good. That means I can just kind of repeat the second half. So it's like I already succeeded before, right? And then no, as in I ended up dying so many times in the second half. As in like up to the point I think within the first, like I think Facia has like what, three life bars or something. I think even in the first life bar, like everyone kept dying. It's like, what happened? It's like I'm pretty sure I did it the same way as before. So it's like, and then I just had to keep redoing it a bunch of times, like again and again, until eventually like the RNG triggered correctly, and then it's like, okay, yes, we're done. So, but yeah, it took a lot of tries. Even though I didn't really change the team in the second half, so I don't really know. There are some cases where like it works out well, and other cases where like not so much. Like I didn't really want to think about it too hard, so I kind of just left it in auto mode the entire time. Because I realized if I was doing it manually, it ended up becoming like a lot like less efficient anyway. So it's like, never mind. But yeah, I don't know. It's difficult. Like Apocalyptic Shadow is like getting pretty hard. Like imagine I'm like considered a whale already, and even I have a hard time with things like this. So it's like, how do regular people finish this kind of content? Like I swear, even to be fair, even stage 3 was pretty hard already. Like I considered it pretty hard because normally by stage 3 I would have maxed out all of my entire score. I would have reached like what, 8,000, so like 4,000, 4,000 for both halves. But I think this time I didn't reach it either. So I don't know, it was a little bit disappointing. I feel like if I adjusted the teams a bit I could do it, but then it's like, do I really have the patience for that? Oh yeah. Remembrance MC. Yeah, I don't know what is it, but there's situations where they really just like die pretty easily, so I'm kind of annoyed by the whole thing. I think in the second half I brought a DOT team. Kafka carried so hard. Like I promise. Oh my god. Eventually died. Okay, wait, let me fix that. Wow, that was fast. We haven't even done 10 minutes and he's already dead. Like what the heck? Okay, let me do that again. Is that because I closed Steam? But no, VTube Studio's still supposed to run regardless. I don't know, what is it? Man, though, I feel like I've been debating about so many different things these days about all the changes that I want to make on stream. There's a lot. I really feel like I should make a PayPal eventually. Because I don't have one yet, which technically I don't have anything for my payment method in Steam. Or on Twitch. And then I have, yeah, like, if I want to buy stuff online, I guess, or like, say if I want to commission an artist for stuff, I can't do it either because I don't have PayPal. That's the reason, actually, that's literally the main reason why the artist I chose for my VTuber model, or PNG tuber model if you want to be specific, is a local artist, mostly because I didn't want to deal with all of that hassle. Yeah, and then, but like one thing I really want to do though, I really want to make emotes because I realize I've been doing this for 2 years and I don't have any emotes like in the traditional sense. Like the only emote I have was not even made to be an emote. It was literally designed as like an asset for one of my ending stream pages. Wait, this one, right? The end stream page, this one. In the lower left corner. Yeah, it was meant for that. So I kind of like just shrunk it down to the size of an emote and like that's it. But in reality, it's not supposed to be an emote, which is why it doesn't really fit so well, I think. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of tricky because I would prefer to find an artist that will accept that can that has an account on VGen, I think, because it's like supposedly the safer platform for like artists and clients at the same time. It's just that, like, again, I don't have PayPal, so I don't know. And then not to mention, like, I joined this like group on Facebook, I think, just for like VTubers and like artists who are doing VTuber assets and stuff. And then literally one of the people I was considering was an artist who was offering this package of 75 emotes for $55. I was like, is that even possible? Like, that's less than $1 per emote. Like, I don't. Sometimes I can't tell. Like, is this a scam? Because it feels like too good to be true. Like, I promise. This, like, that is such a steal. If it was legit, like, That's probably the best value you'll ever get. Because like most people like will charge $15 for a single emote. So like I don't know how this person is able to charge like $55 for 75 emotes. Like that's kind of insane when you think about it. So yeah, and then precisely because they don't have a VGen, like they're only just accepting PayPal. So it's like, does that mean I have to make PayPal? And like again, like should I risk it? Because like what if this turns out to be a scam after all, and I would have just wasted $55 for nothing? Oh my god, so many considerations. But yeah, and also like they're saying like if you want to make a PayPal, you should make one as a business PayPal, especially for VTubers, so that like people can't, if like on the off chance like people donate to you, they can't see like your personal details, like your name or email address or something like that. So I have a lot of worries in general. I also consider just making an entirely new email. That way, like, even if it does get out, it won't be like such a big deal or something. I don't know. There's so many things. At some point, I was opening like maybe 30 websites, all just doing research about things like this. It's kind of stressing me out, even though it's not supposed to be difficult. But yeah. Oh my god, fine on. Fine on. I don't know. I kind of lazy to continue farming him, mostly because I was speed tuning him to such a specific way that I don't really want to change it anymore. But then, I don't know. I guess he still has like other stuff I can do with him. I'm not going to be the test subject. Okay. Big meat. I should have picked the big meat head option. Oh my god. Herda. But yeah, so many worries. So I do have to consider making an entirely new email. I have to consider making a new PayPal, which I've never done before, just saying. So I have like literally zero experience with PayPal. And then also considering making a VGen account. And then also finding an artist. Because also I feel really guilty for like Darkrai being like the first ever subscriber, but also like there's not not much benefit because I don't have any sub badges and I don't have any emotes either. I think the only benefit was literally just like not getting ads, but I don't know. And like supporting me, I guess. But yeah, so I have a lot of things to consider. I feel like maybe I will try to do all of this tomorrow. Maybe have like a burst of inspiration. I will do everything in like one shot. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Man, though, there's like so much stuff. I feel like the older I get, the more problems I have in life, which is kind of frustrating because I thought, when I was younger, I thought like, oh, the older I get, the more experienced I become, so the less stress I will be about the petty things in life. But no, like the petty things just keep piling and piling up for no reason. And they're just like never ending. Like I keep telling myself like, oh, I will do this when I get less tired. And then I'm just pretty much never less tired. The tiredness just never goes away. It's sad. I don't know. It's like I don't for anyone here who is still like considered young, please enjoy your youth. Don't be like me. I spent way too much of my youth studying and ends up it didn't really benefit me much after all. Yeah. I think one of the most depressing things is like when I started my job, my current job actually, in the early days of my current job, like one of my coworkers actually talked to me and he wasn't saying this in a malicious way, but kind of like he just thought about it ways like, oh, it's kind of like isn't it kind of a waste that you have like so many like honors and stuff and then like you're doing the same work as us regular people? And I felt so offended. I mean he was right, but like I felt so bad for myself in the end because like he kind of made sense though. It's like, why am I in this career? It's like literally on the same level as other people. Although thankfully I did get a salary increase much faster than other people, but still, even then, it's like I feel like I probably should have tried aiming higher in the early days, but then it's a little bit too late for that. What is this? Oh, this is the special one. Okay, what is this? Well, we have a lot of options anyways. Sunday. Let's just include all of them. Hey, that's so annoying. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, I kind of feel bad now. there. So at least. And then, yeah, actually it doesn't really. Wait, should I bother finding? No, I have way too many friends, so how am I supposed to find everyone? Oh, there, actually. I know this person, so that's fine. That's also another streamer, but she streams in Japanese though, so like I would normally like to what do you call that? To raid her. I don't really think it would make much sense because you guys wouldn't be able to understand her anyway, so never mind. Yeah, there's just way too many people here that I don't know. Oh, Clover! Clover's here too. Okay. Oh, this is a support? Really? Okay, I guess. Oh, adventuring. There we go. And a Trailblazer as well. This one is a C6 adventuring, I think. I do recognize that person's name, although I've never actually interacted with them. Oh, it's the Finyon, and then the Danheng, the fancy Danheng. You might as well put them together. Oh, okay. Oh, Dark Race here. Nice. Okay, we can include that as well. Oh, 4 hours. Actually. Well, we do have 11 days, so we don't really have to worry as much, I think. So it's fine. We just kind of do it like little by little, I guess. As for now, though, I guess we could continue on with like the story. But man, though, yesterday was such a frustrating day in reality because like I did want to stream. Like, I mean, obviously you guys know that my usual schedule is like Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? Except that yesterday, so like one of the other, like it was kind of like a half holiday, so there were some areas that were on holiday, so the traffic was drastically less than usual. So I ended up like reaching home much earlier instead. So it was like that time when I was on the way home, I was like calling like this clinic that I go to that like offers facials and like those scrubs and all those kinds of like fancy salon type things. And then I was trying to call them to see if I could like make a last minute, not exactly reservation, but kind of just to ask like, oh hey, like do you have any slots? Cause like I have time right now. Like maybe you can kind of squeeze me in or something like that. Except no one was answering the phone, so I was like really irritated because it's like I know their number didn't change because I literally just messaged them like a few weeks ago for like a different appointment, but like it's like, okay, you know what, fuck it, I'll just go there anyways and kind of just walk in and see how it goes. So it's like, who knows, like maybe there's like a lot of free slots today. Turns out when I get there, no, and then I was like talking to the receptionist like, oh hey, like do you have a slot and something? Oh hey, actually we'll watch this first.
大丈夫よ。どんなに時間がかかってもここへ戻ってきてくれるわ。だから私たちもしっかりしなきゃ。
Wow. Oh my god. I could never take that unicorn seriously. I still did not expect Hyacinth to play such a large role though.
ロマンがいつも旅に寄り添う。
理性に啓蒙を受け
Damn, Nox is so pretty.
技術で計画を編み、死がその魂を守り、門と道があなたを導かんことは。そして歳月が開拓の旅を記憶するわ。
Wow. This is so pretty.
ここはスティコシアでいいんだよな。
It's so colorful now.
どうなってるんだ。
Okay, but yeah, so like back to the story, right? So asking the receptionist like, oh hey, like do you have any slots for today or something? Cause like exactly like I'm here and like maybe just so I don't waste my trip and all that. And she's like, oh no, ma'am, I'm so sorry because we're kind of full today. But like if you're willing to wait, like we can like kind of squeeze you in later. I was like, okay, but what time should like are you gonna be free for me? And she's like, maybe 6:30. I was like looking at my watch, like it's only 5:30 right now. It's like so I have to wait for an additional hour. It's like, yeah, it's like oh, because like the treatment is going to take a while, so it's going to take like 1.5 hours. So like maybe at the earliest possible, you'd have to like come here like 6:30 or 6:45, kind of like that. I was like, okay, you know what? It's fine. I'll do it anyways. And then initially, I was thinking like maybe I should just like wait at the clinic. Oh my god, it's fucking Lygus again. But yeah, so it's like maybe I should just wait in the clinic, but I was like, no, but waiting in the clinic is like so boring. Like, what am I gonna do here? Like, yeah, I could play my games and all that, but like at the same time, it's not a very relaxing atmosphere because like the couch that they have there is like super small. And like there's another person there. It's like I don't want to share a couch with another person. I'm very picky. Like I don't really like being near people, near strangers specifically. So I was like telling the reception, like, you know what, I will come back. Like because this is like a mini, it's not a mall exactly, but kind of like a mini mall. So there's like a few restaurant options here. So it's like maybe I'll just like find something else to eat. So she's like, yeah, okay, I'll just like call you when we're ready for you, kind of like that. So that time I was debating between going to a Korean restaurant or going to a Vietnamese restaurant. And then at that time I was thinking like, oh, probably the Vietnamese restaurant is cheaper, right? Because like in general, like they probably have like more snack type items for me to choose from. So it's like, or like drinks or whatever. So like, okay, I'll just go to the Vietnamese place. And then I made the mistake of like not checking the menu properly before actually like sitting down inside. Because like when I looked at the menu, it's like, holy shit, everything was so expensive. I think even like the cheapest snacks are probably already like close to like $8 each, maybe $8 to $10. I was like, how is this even possible? Just for like a snack, you want me to pay like $10? It's like an insane amount of money for a snack. Just for reference, like most snacks where I'm from would probably cost like maybe $4 to $5 max. So it's like the fact that you're selling snacks at like $10 is like this is like highway robbery. But that's like, but I'm already seated here. Like it'd be so awkward if I like stood up and left again, right? So it's like, okay, you know what, fine. I'll just like pick like one of the cheapest items here. So I ended up just getting like a drink instead of food, even though I really wanted food. And then I picked a drink that has like a lot of those like sinkers. So it has like grass jelly, pandan jelly, like red rubies or something. Because it is a Vietnamese place, so like their drinks are all like with coconut milk, kind of like that. But at one point, so like they give you like a really thick straw so that you can suck all the sinkers in, right? So it's like, oh hey, that's good. But then, despite the really big straw though, like a lot of the jellies and stuff still gets stuck at the end. So it's like really annoying to like drink the whole thing. And at one point, I actually yoinked out the straw from the cup. I was like, okay, I'll just drink it like this. I'll just like bite off the jelly that's stuck on the other end of the straw, and then I can like continue on. Except when I yoinked out the gelatin that was stuck there, I didn't realize that there was actually more liquid inside the straw that got trapped there. So as soon as I pulled out the gelatin, like the rest of the liquid just spilled out onto my shirt, and I was like so mad. It's like, what is this? It's like, I can't believe this drink betrayed me. So not only did I end up picking a place that didn't have any food that I could order, the drink that I got ended up being like so messy as well, and it wasn't really worth it. I was like thinking like I should have just gone to the Korean restaurant anyways. At least like even if it was like I thought it was going to be more expensive, but in reality, I feel like there were probably items there that were maybe like $4 or $5 that I could have ordered instead of this Vietnamese restaurant. So it's like, oh, lesson learned. Never take risks with things like this. I should have just stuck with what I knew. So yeah, so I kind of suffered. And it was like really awkward because the time when the drink spilled on my shirt, like there was another guy on the next table next to me, and he was like, we were literally just the only two of us in the entire restaurant there. I was like, I hope he's just not paying attention to me because he was actually playing on his phone the entire time. I was like, please, please let him not notice what's happening right beside him. Oh my god, look at the stream. Snake was here. Is it just me or game bug? Because Finon get max stack 15 and I use other buff Finon auto ult his own self. Huh. Well, so far I haven't encountered any issues with my own Finon, and I haven't seen anything being posted online either. So there's probably nothing right now, I guess. If ever though, you'd probably have to observe it like a little bit longer. You have to observe it like a little bit longer before you can actually like make conclusions. It might be good if you like take videos and. Oh wait, really? Oh, I didn't expect people would actually mispronounce your name though. Hey, but nice to know I said it correctly. But you know, thank you again for joining today's stream. We're continuing with like the the Trailblaze mission, but honestly, because Lagos is here, I kind of don't really want to listen to him, so I've just been recounting all of my struggles from yesterday. Cause yeah, I was supposed to stream yesterday, but then ended up not streaming yesterday. Cause like that time, I actually called my mom because I told her like, okay, I'm going to like do this like this facial treatment thing. So it's like it might take a while because I will have to start at like 6:30, and at minimum it will take 1 hour. And she's like, okay, that's fine. Like, are you gonna eat at home? It's like, yeah, I'll eat at home. Because that time I was thinking, like, I was debating between like eating dinner there and then doing the facial, or like eating a snack, doing the facial, and then going home for dinner. And then I just decided, okay, you know, I'll just eat dinner at home. Except the problem is, even after the facial, which the facial hurts so bad, just saying, like most of it, like maybe 80% was like really good. But then there was like 20%. And then like when she was like cleaning off my face, and it hurt so bad. Like I literally started crying during the whole thing. But like, you know, silent tears because I'm not like a loud crier. And then the girl kept apologizing. Oh, I'm sorry, just like a little bit longer and we'll be done. Kind of like that. And then because she kept cleaning like near my nose, I ended up sneezing a bunch of times, and to the point my nose got clogged. So I was like literally horizontal. I was in tears, and then my nose was clogged. I couldn't breathe at all. It was like so stressful. Yeah, look at the stream, Only Fantasy. No, I don't. Yeah, honestly, like, I really wish I could skip, but then I also don't like skipping because, like, what if something important happens? I don't know, just like the visual aspect, I guess, is kind of nice. But yeah, so the facial was stressful. The snacks that I got was stressful also. Yeah, I missed you guys too. I was supposed to stream yesterday, but then I couldn't. So yeah, so back to like the thing. So ended up like, so after I finished the whole facial and then I went home. Turns out my parents had eaten dinner without me. And then they just kind of left like the cold food there at the table. I was like, if I had known this was gonna happen, I should have just eaten dinner like there instead. Like I should have just gone to the Korean restaurant and just like eaten an actual meal instead of like bothering to do it at home. Because I was so mad about the whole thing that I ended up cooking another pack of instant noodles just to add to my dinner. Because my dinner was like so cold already. It's like, God, this feels so depressing. And I was like, okay, I'll just kind of like chill a bit. I'll just finish eating my food and then I can like prepare for like the stream, right? And later on, my dad comes out. He's all like, oh, by the way, the internet has been down since 6 p.m. It's like, what the fuck do you mean the internet's down? I was like, yeah, so it's like, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna be done and fixed anytime soon. It's like, oh my God. I actually ended up waiting like all the way until like my usual stream time just to see if by some miracle the internet would come back, but then it didn't. So I was like so sad about it. So that's why I ended up having to cancel last night. I was like, what is my life? So many mistakes were made yesterday, I swear. So like I didn't make a reservation for the facial correctly, and it's ended up having to wait a really long time, and then I chose to eat a snack instead, and then I picked the wrong restaurant for the snack because it was too expensive for the actual food. And then I ended up drinking the sinkers wrong, and then a lot of the drink spilled out onto my shirt, and I was struggling so bad to like get like tissues and like tissues and waters to kind of like pat my shirt down just to like get rid of most of the liquid. I was like, oh my god, it was so embarrassing. And then like exactly like because there was some dude in a table nearby, but although I guess thankfully he probably didn't really pay attention to me much. But still, and then the facial was painful, and then by the time I got home, dinner was cold, and then the internet was down. And it's just overall like not a fun day. You know, there are times really that you really can't expect that so many bad things will all happen one after the other. Like, what even is my life? I'm so thankful though, tomorrow's gonna be a holiday, so at least I don't really have to worry about like streaming longer tonight.
この第一幕は海洋の黄金栄が誕生するまでの物語です。その頃、暗黒の潮の蔓延はカスライナによって抑えられましたが、
耳を澄まして。エレクトラの歌声よ。
I'm so confused though. Why does she have two names, Electra and Hysolence? But yeah. Anyways, at least thankfully, we should be able to stream uninterrupted today. Although apparently I still have so many other things to worry about. Because I also forgot that I have an event to finish in one of my other games, and like the deadline is tomorrow. I'm kind of rushing because it's like a mini rhythm game, and then I have to play it a bunch of times. So each time I play, I would get like a certain number of points, and then I use those points to redeem rewards. It's just that there's no way for me to like auto mode the rhythm game. So I ended up having to play it like so many times. And estimating I still need to play it like maybe another 15, 20 times before I can get all the rewards. It's like, am I gonna be able to finish all of that before the deadline tomorrow? It's kind of like iffy on my part. I feel like I might have to stay up a lot later today just to finish everything, because like I feel like if I leave it till tomorrow, I might end up forgetting or like missing the deadline by accident. It's gonna be so annoying. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Dark Ray. Yeah, how is it that these guys are sea sirens, but they all look like regular people? Like, why even bother? Ironically, Star Rail has like probably the least creative types of characters in the game. Coworker 2 doing. She is sick, I think. I mean, she went into the office today. Like, can you imagine? She went in and pretty much coughing and sneezing the entire time. And I'm stressed because it's like, I cannot afford to get sick. Like, you know how many times I've already gotten sick this year? If I get sick one more time, I'm gonna be so mad about it. And then, yeah, literally when I saw her today, the first thing I told her is like, oh wow, hey, did you forget to bring your jacket again? And she was like, oh my god, yeah, I did, I left it at home. And it's like, how is it that a person who is so afraid of the cold forgets their jacket every single day this entire week? She has forgotten her jacket. Like, my god, we were already in Wednesday. That means she forgot to bring her jacket 3 days in a row. And then because she can't handle the cold at all, I ended up making the air conditioning like much hotter than I would prefer. And then, you know what I did? I literally just yoinked out the electric fan, the stand fan, and then just like plugged it into a socket near me and just pointed it directly at me. Just like, so she doesn't have an excuse to say like, oh, it's too cold. Like, no, because it's not even pointing at you anymore. It's just pointing at me the entire time. And like, my god, you know, at one point I was like, okay, maybe it's a little bit too cold. I'll just like turn it off. And like maybe 10 seconds later, it's like, okay, I'm dying from the heat. I cannot tolerate this at all. So I turned it on again. yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm debating so much to like just message her. Because like tomorrow's a holiday. So like on Friday, I was thinking like, should I just message her just to like tell her like, oh hey, don't forget your jacket. But at the same time, like, what's the point? If she brings her jacket, she's gonna end up bringing it home over the weekend, and I guarantee you she's gonna forget it again by next Monday. So it's like, I don't even know. Like, it's not my job to babysit her. So it's kind of like, if she can't deal with the cold, she has to learn. You know, either she has to remember to bring her jacket, or she really just has to suffer through it. Yeah, it's like I feel like even if I remind her, it's like I don't know if she'll actually remember, but like anyways, like she's not a bad person in the sense. She's kind of like kind, but like she's too naive. She's like one of those people like I don't know. I mean, I don't really want to make assumptions, but it kind of feels like because she's been like she has like she's one of those people that has like pretty privilege because she's very pretty, and I feel like she kind of got used to like people just like doing things for her even without like her needing to like say anything. Like just imagine like even for me like I'm her OIC right now, but when I go out of the office, because like part of our office is kind of outdoors, like to go from one building to another, we have to like cross the great outdoors, and it's really hot, like super hot. So, and then most of the time, I'm bringing either my laptop or papers, and obviously the weather's kind of shit as well. So sometimes you just don't know, like it might rain all of a sudden. So I was like, okay, so I always have to bring an umbrella, even though I'm just crossing a building that's like maybe like 2 minutes away. So it's not far. But yeah, so I'll bring an umbrella, right? So like I'll go out of the room first, and literally, you know what she does? Like she runs out of the room and just steps under my umbrella. So it's like I'm literally holding the umbrella that's meant for me, and then she's just standing next to me. I was like, you know, like the feeling. Could you not have just brought your own umbrella? Like why do I have to be carrying an umbrella for you also? I don't know. Uh, she should eat more hot natured food and coffee, which warms the body. Apparently, she used to be addicted to coffee, and then ends up she can't take it anymore. Kind of like one of those cases where she's so desensitized to coffee doesn't help her anymore. But yeah, I don't know. She's still so much like a child, I guess. I don't really know how to deal with people who are like drastically younger than me. Yeah, it's just kind of hilarious though because like I just had the assumption like, oh, you know, she looks so young. Apparently for other people, like she looks too young. As in like the president that we talked to, ended up seeing her, and then the whole time she just kept asking me like, "Oh hey, it's like, oh, is she like your new intern? Like what high school did she graduate from?" Like that. Like what high school is she in right now? And I just got, and the whole time I was like kind of dying laughing internally because it was like, oh my god, I was like, oh no, sir, like I mean, she graduated college already. She's like our new employee, and like what? It's like, what do you mean? Like she graduated college? Like you mean college, not like high school? So she's actually like an adult. It's like, oh wow, like you're so small. You're just like as small as my youngest daughter. Youngest daughter. How is that possible? Like she's oh but yeah. She is so tiny, I swear. Kind of like the feeling like if I wrapped my hands around her waist, like the difference would probably be like so small. Just like a little bit more and I could probably just hold her entire waist. That's how tiny she is. So yeah. Oh my god, I'm getting so distracted. I can't even do the exploration. Oh yeah, okay, actually, never mind. Never mind, let's just ignore that for now. I don't know where we're supposed to go. Here? But yeah, anyways, it's still drastically more peaceful without without the first coworker though. Or I guess coworker A. Up to some point, like my manager actually called me. It's like, oh hey, like between the two, coworker A, coworker B, who would you prefer? I did not even hesitate. I just said, obviously coworker B. It's like, what? Really? It's like, I mean, yeah, like she's not very good at her work, but at least she doesn't have like drastic personality issues in the same way. Because like coworker A is like also like one of those people who's like very arrogant in a sense. Or like he's a little bit too overconfident, even though he's kind of not good at work. He's all like, he just likes doing things his way, which is pretty much always the wrong way. So yeah, and then at the very least, between like a person who's bad at their job but is like willing to listen, or at least will just quietly listen, as opposed to a person who's bad at their job and also does not listening to instructions. Like obviously, who would I choose, right? It's like that's not even a contest anymore. Or are we just staring off into the void?
高貴なる女王ファジェイナ様、招聘に応じてただいま参上しました。
Yeah, will you endure that or this is the devil's deal? It's like either one. I kind of lose both ways. You kind of just have to pick like the lesser evil.
可愛い小魚たちよ、あまりにも
See, everyone looks so ordinary. Like, I really miss Cersei. Cersei's was so pretty, my god. She's like definitely kind of character that could have become playable, I guess.
杯であってもいずれは溢れてしまう。この身はこれ以上の泥を受けることがもうできそうにないの。
Yeah.
母よ、案ずることはありません。
Oh, that's her mom? Really? Oh, I don't know. NPCs in this game feel like so mediocre in comparison. Like, I get their NPCs and like they don't really want to invest too much time like designing new characters that you're not gonna use, but like still. Cersei's was just so pretty, I swear. It's kind of a waste that she didn't become a 4-star character. She probably could have become a 4-star character. In a sense, when you think about how the entire Forest patch doesn't have a single 4-star character. Like, we're already close to the end. We are in version 3.5, right? There's gonna be until version 3.7, if I remember correctly. It's like January by that point it's going to be like 1 year already, so they would have already started on to the next patch. But yeah, I don't know. Oh my god. Is that going to collapse on them? Holy shit. Wow. Maybe we should have crossed earlier. Oh no.
その杯は砕け散った。彼女の命帝は暗黒の潮へと溶けてゆき、セイレーンたちは約束された共演を夢見ながら
All for the promised final feast.
枯れた骨とか。さあ、劇の続きをご覧ください。ただ
So many things. The difference between NPC non-playable design is so huge. Yeah. So huge, I swear. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know! Everyone just looks like kindness now! Imagine, remember during the Fate collab thing, and then like, Robin's... what do you call it? Robin's servant? And even Robin herself said like, wow, you look so mediocre. Pretty much, I mean in a nicer way, but basically like that. And even like, and then the excuse was like, oh, because like, you know, like I'm not really like a famous servant, so like you won't really recognize me, or like I don't really have my full power or whatever, some such nonsense that they said. It's like, really, that's the route that they're going for?
過去に囚われていては目の前の道は開かれません。歳月の力で未来への架け橋を築いてみてはいかがでしょう。
Oh, there we go. Everyone looks like kindness. My god. And it's just like, kindness doesn't even have like a nice design because she looks so damn old. So it's kind of frustrating. It's like, if you're going to make the kind of NPC that you're going to keep repeating, at least pick a nicer model, right? And facing... I feel like I've read this somewhere. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't know what I did, but like I survived, so hooray for that. Okay. Where are we going next? Do we just kind of follow downwards?
通れないな。そこにある奇跡の宝珠を使えば なんとかなるかも。
Okay, there we go.
結末はすでに記されたもの。たとえあなたであっても。
Oh, the chandelier again. Is there anything here?
この哀れな証明を見れば。
Okay, of course there's a treasure here. At this point, I feel like I'm not really focusing on the actual story anymore anyways. Lycos talks so much. He's like incredibly demotivating to listen to. Mm-hmm. What tail? What tail are these guys even talking about? It's like, oh, the fiends have gnawed my tail. Yeah, but like, it doesn't seem like you have one anyways. This would have made more sense if they had actually made them like visually look like sirens instead of just saying that they're sirens, but they have like human bodies. Ooh. Nice. I think that should be okay. At least we can claim that later on. But yeah. Why do I feel like there was a lot of stories I was supposed to tell today? Kind of forgot most of them though. This is one of those reasons why like people always recommend like writing down the things you want to say. Or like a notes app or something, so that by the time you're actually streaming, you have like proper things to talk about. But it's kind of difficult to balance like talking about your day-to-day happenings or like any funny anecdotes and stuff as opposed to like focusing on the story. But yeah. Oh, also, well yeah, considering the internet was like so bad yesterday and was basically out for like the entire night, I think it only started working like this morning. But for the first time in a long time, I actually got to do some of my DIY house stuff. So like yesterday was all about just making all of the drinks, like the wine bottles, the coffee cups, the beer mugs, all of those. It was like really cute because everything's like so small. But also, realize your progress can be like incredibly slow, even though you've been doing it for like how many hours and hours. And then I was thinking like, oh, you know, since it's like the internet's bad, that means I could probably sleep a little bit earlier. It's like I'll just do the DIY thing for a little bit. And then sleep earlier so I wouldn't be like stressed for today. Turns out no, I ended up doing the DIY thing until like past like midnight. Like maybe 12:30 plus or something. And then I ended up turning on my data. And I was like literally just doom scrolling all the way until like maybe 1:30. So I ended up achieving like nothing. Oh my god though, Hisense, I didn't expect Hisense to be like so emotional. Wait, really? Like she's a lot more emotional than I expected, right? I mean, like the time when we met her with Sarija, she definitely wasn't like this. Yeah, she's definitely not like the crying type. So I guess it's like, was this too much trauma? She ended up like hiding all her feelings or something?
冷水の盆に触れるには自傷儀の力を使わないといけないそうだ。
Another broke through another thing. Hey, I can't pass by here? Fine. Wait, let's see. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god, sorry, Adventure. Huh? The death of Silas or something? Oh no, what happened this time? What achievement did I get for dying in that embarrassing way? Hmm. During exploration and force gets struck by collapsing chandelier? Really? They have a specific achievement just for the chandelier? Oh my god. Fine. We will try this again. Oh there. That's how we pause time, right? Yeah, she's supposed to be like that kind of cold-hearted executioner. But then, I don't know. She's just... Oh, revived mother, my sisters are gone. Only I remain.
天罰の矛もステュクスより抜け出した。果てのない使命から解放された私はスティコシアの共演に向かうべく姉妹たちの憧れを
Oh my god, this is so pretty.
歓喜に沸く歌
Wow.
私は美しい人間の姿
Wow. Achievement team is NPC design team. Yeah, they definitely put in a lot more effort to making weird ass achievements. There's so many, my god. You know, like I thought in the early days I had gotten a lot of them already, but then now every single patch they just keep adding a fuck ton of them. I don't think I'll ever be able to catch up at this rate. My fins became legs, my scales became skin, and the sea foam on my body became a shimmering gown.
いざ地上を見渡すとそこにはメーレが舞う最ただ死だけが静かにステュクスを
ついに願いが叶うと思った彼女でしたが夢に見たスティコシアは
Wow, too late. Styxius already swallowed by death.
彼女たちが憧れたものも
No wonder why Seridra was able to convince her. It's like, I will give you the feast of forever, kind of like that.
セイレーンである私は長石の器として生まれてきた
House of Lies.
この真っ暗な世界をどのようにして生きていけばいいのだろうか高貴なる女王ファジェイナは命令を口実に私の問いをはぐらかすそうして私は何の目的も持たない
It feels so weird, like doing this kind of quest, and you see these little petty things around disturbing the scene.
女王の言う共演は一体どこにあるのだろうか孤独なる刃よお前が
Oh, there.
すべてを僕が授けてやろう
Oh, Seridra. Is this when she makes her dramatic entrance or something? But hey, wait. Where's all the chests that we got a while ago? Or like the black tide areas that kind of cleared out? Can I still get them now? Oh, nice.
はあ、これっぽっちじゃ入場できないよ。
Wow, so pretty. The clever worms are so weird. It's waving like that. So cute though. And also weird at the same time, if that makes any sense. Oh, another chest. We're suddenly finding quite a lot today. Hopefully I don't need to come back as much later on. It's gonna be troublesome having to like redo this entire area. Oh, that must have been the one that I saw a while ago then. Okay, so we just kind of went around in a giant ass circle. And then I can't reach... Oh wait, maybe I can reach that middle section. Oh, I can. Perfect. Let's do the scapegoat thing, although I might be unsuccessful about it. I'm not entirely sure. Nice. Another chest found. Four. Wait, what? 4 days left? No way. That's so short. Oh my god. Why are Genshin quests so short? Damn it. I don't even have time to like relax. You know, like I finished the latest Benny Summer Adventure thing at like 1:30 in the morning on the Sunday. Like literally kind of like clutch moment just finishing Venti's mini quest there. Oh my god, that was so troublesome. Okay, I definitely failed this one. I'm not going to do this right now. This seems way too complicated for me to figure out on stream, so we're just gonna leave that for later. Oh my god. It's like a 2 to 3 hour quest. I think maybe so. Okay. Oh, thank God. I could not bear if it was going to take like another 5 days or something just to finish. Benny's the second part 2 of the quest for some reason was so drastically longer than all the other parts. It felt like it was a combination of everything all together. Because I for sure don't remember part 4 being that long. But part 2 was just insanely long. So yeah, I don't know. The pacing was kind of off at that point.
岸辺をさまよい続けた後迷えるセイレーンはついに
お前はたった一人で戦争を鎮め紛争を退けたと聞く。その戦軍にも匹敵する剣気は一体
It's Sarija. This is the moment that they met.
はいカイザーとなる前から
信託を背負う王よ。私は誰の剣気でもない。殺戮を重ね
Yeah, like she was so, what's the term for it? Kind of like a little bit hesitant by this point.
ならばその剣を僕のために振るいその楽曲を僕のために奏でてみるというのはどう？言ってみろ。お前が望むものは何だ？私はただ身を寄せられる宴の席さえあれば王たる権威をもってすれば宴の席を設けるなど造作もないこと。戦に勝利するたび祝宴を用意してやろう。ただし
Man, though, to have this kind of confidence in life, I feel like I could achieve so many things. But at the same time, I'd probably make a fuck ton of enemies if I tried having this kind of like super arrogant attitude in my day-to-day life. You must offer me your heart. Oh my god, is this a proposal?
絶対に揺るがぬ忠誠を誓った心だ。お前は神にあざ
This is the kind of thing that if it was said by like a guy and a girl, then I feel like definitely people would think, oh my god, they're dating. But then because it's like usually said by people of the same gender, like a lot of the subtext just kind of flies over people's heads.
いいだろう。たっとき王よ。
She folded so easily. Wow, Electra, you did not even think about it. You just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna follow you for the rest of my life then.
再び誰かの杯となり、ただ継がれた使命を受け止めよう。
I thought she... Isn't she like a princess though? Like, why is her personality like so docile?
深海にも一筋の光が差し込みました
Sing a song for the sun sitting on the mountain. Wow, you know, honestly, like they put so much of these kinds of quests, text here, and it's so good to read. But then most of the time, people don't actually read it. In my case, I also forget to read it most of the time. I didn't realize there was a lot of important stuff, especially during like Adventurine's quest back in Penacony. Like the portions here were like so important. I swear to like understanding what was happening in the scene, like all the important like inner thoughts of the characters. They're all pretty much here. So yeah, I think it would be like really fun if you could like experience the quest again. Like voluntarily, obviously. Just so you can like go through these kinds of things again. Or maybe Yeah, because like I feel like not a lot of VTubers or like streamers or in general content creators would be showing this kind of stuff. Even if you do like watch replay videos or something.
生徒に救う汚れは全て我が刃よ。お前の助けがあったからこそ僕は玉座にたどり着けた。
She's so short. Sarita's just so short. Look at that, she's an entire head shorter. Even with the crown, she's still like half a head shorter than Hysolence.
私からの要求は変わらない。いつものように祝宴を。宴の席ならすでに整えてある。見ろ。極上。
Why are you already falling cups? You literally haven't started the feast yet, you know?
本能的に光を求める。それは深海があまりにも。しかし私は光を見つけた。たとえ焼けつくように熱くても私にとっては唯一の光よ。
私たちも宴に加わりましょう。もしかすると前へ進むための扉は。
Thank God, I'm so excited already for like Genshin's Nod Cry patch. There's so many things that I want to do. And I really hope Flynn's is a great character though. It'd be frustrating if I ended up getting Inefa and like she doesn't work as well with Flynn's, or like that Flynn's damage is like really mediocre in comparison. But who knows? Who knows? At least generally speaking, like Lunar Charge is a very easy reaction to trigger.
はあ、これっぽっちじゃ入場できないよ。
Wow, really? Just laying like that on the table? Half these people are wasted already. Oh my god, I can't imagine that this was the kind of feast that like Hysolence was thinking about when she made her wish to Sarija. Because it's like, if I made a wish like that and it turned out the party ended up like this, I don't know, I feel like I would just smack Sarija. It's like, how could you? The betrayal, look at that! Look at all these people. They're just like absolutely wasted. See? Wow. This is just full of like wine and song or something like that. So much grapes everywhere. Oh my god, I really love grapes though, but like this feels very suspicious. Even this guy looks drunk. There are no concentration or flavor labels on these honey brewed drinks. It's all down to luck. But humans have preferences. That nasty bunch forced the ones they didn't like into my mouth. Do I look like a barrel or a water pipe? If only I had limbs, I wouldn't be such easy prey. Can't you simply keep your mouth closed? You don't understand. I didn't have to pay for these honey brews they forced on me. It was a waste not to drink them. So he's just freeloading off of these guys anyways. Now I've made up my mind. Mega Lion Man, stop drinking those honey brew at once. You gotta talk the talk and walk the walk. What a unique name. It's like Mega Lion Man? That's not my name, okay? So I've gone off tangent. I still have more to complain about. Great Deliver, how about you bring some honey brews over and we can chat over drinks? I mean, honestly, I'm not really motivated to at this point. I am not doing this scapegoat thing for sure.
カイザーが新たな生徒に乗り出そうとしてるって話。
彼女の偉業はそのうちオンパロスだけにとどまらなくなるでしょうね。
Another one of these things. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I could probably deal with that later.
これっぽっちじゃ入場できないよ。
What's the point of all of these kinds of items though? Like, even if you repair them, like, does it benefit you later on? Like, do you get some kind of special achievement if you like fix every single breakable item or something?
Shokun, 本日の宴は過去の勝利を祝うだけでなく、未来の栄光をたたえる。
Now I remember where I heard this. Every time I hear the word Shokun, it's usually from the Saga of Tanya the Evil. The main character there says this pretty often. Oh my god, though, I missed that series so much. It was so good, even though it was like very questionable in morals, but like, yeah, there was also a movie which I waited a really long time for. It was like not bad as well. But yeah, definitely could do with more content though, because at some point I actually tried reading the novels to compensate, and it was like so incredibly difficult to read. There was just like too much military terminology and like history lessons I couldn't keep up with, so it's like by I think maybe after like one book or something, it's like I don't really want to do this anymore. And I think that time I saw there were like what, 5 books at least in the series.
偉大なる王よ、聖艦には無数の強敵が潜んでいると聞く。果たして私たちは全ての戦を制することができるのだろうか。案ずることはない。
Yeah, Saga of Tanya the Evil. The gaps are so long. Sometimes I don't really understand like how companies decide which series to make. Cause I feel like there are times when you're probably better off just like continuing an old series rather than just starting a new series. It's like very mediocre in quality.
領地とし無論大業は
At least like if you continue an older series, you have like you're gonna make the older fans happy, and then you're going to introduce a new generation of fans who would probably, if they like the new content, they might consider going back and like reading all the reading or watching all the older ones as well.
では皆の者、正解征服、正解征服。
正解を征服する。なんと壮大な願いでしょう。しかしセイレーンの騎士が望んでいたのはあくまでも祝宴だけでした。さあこちらへ。共にこのうつろなる元凶の衆。
この元凶の出口、一体どこにあるんだ？
Where's the way out of this illusion?
あなたも命令を飲みましょう。
高貴なる騎士よ、お前は弾ける火花のようだ。
高貴なる騎士よ、その刃で勝利をつかみ取ったあなたこそ。
Oh my god, it's these guys again. We've seen this same group of like NPCs so often already. Like wow, they really just kind of made these guys and just stuck with them for this entire patch.
大きなる騎士よ、王はすでに玉座に疲れた。この栄光は
高貴なる騎士よ、その無限の力で私たちを
Man, though, I still can't stop thinking about this one artist I found who was willing to offer like 75 emotes for like $55. I can't imagine like how that works though. Looking like, is that like a real thing, or like is this a scam? Because like if you're charging 55 for 75 emotes, that means it's like each emote is like less than $1. Like what are the chances that's actually true?
黄金の血が灯その炎にひれを焼かれ同時に胸を焼くような激しい渇望を感じたのだその渇望はすべての英雄たちの中で揺らめいているあまりにも眩しくて
見ろ王もいらっしゃったぞ
Loyal Guard evolved in Strive Titan. The viewer attack broke. Wait, really? Until now it's still broken? Oh no. I thought I fixed it already. I was kind of editing it for a while. It's small. I could have sworn I had some though. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I still don't really know how to fix that though. Kinda reset it a bunch of times, but then like, is it a pizza? Maybe if I try like a different one? I don't know, maybe I will like disable it one of these days or something. Should probably consider finding a different extension. It was fun while it lasted though, but yeah. Wait, is this the one where you get achievements for like picking specific characters to pass through? I feel like if you picked someone like Tribi, Maide, Anaxa, Hyacine or something, I mean probably like any of the Crisis heirs, I feel it would probably work. Although maybe not Finon. So I don't really think he exists in this world. Okay, wow, that was very morbid. These shoes really don't match this whole aesthetic though. Who decided to give them that kind of like boring ass flat heels? Well, not flat heels, but like plain heels.
そしてついに最後の城が巨大な帝国の誕生を告げる。これが物語の結末だ。
Oh my god. Wait, so she knew that we were there the entire time? It's not the right ending. The fantasy ends here. I don't know. Yeah, well, it's pretty much not the right ending though.
進みがどれほど穏やかに見えても、その池の底には数えきれる神秘がある。私もそろそろこの命令を夢が。
Wow. Oh no, everyone turned into these like little manta ray things. My god, they're so gross to look at. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that so much. I really don't like them though, so I'm just going to like not look at them if I can avoid it.
せっかくですからぜひ召し上がってください。
Well, apparently though, I think they said that the next boss, like the super ugly chicken looking kind of thing, It's supposed to have like some kind of debuff against, well, not you, it's supposed to be weak against characters with shields, so I guess like that's, they're really starting to feel like they're going to give away Danheng for free, like the Terra box. Which is so weird when you think about it. Like, how are Danheng and March 7th involved in like the history of Amphorius? But anyways, I guess we'll find out soon enough. I think they're not in this patch yet. Well, Evernight we saw her a little bit, but Terra box not yet.
運試しと行こう。
カイザーが死んだ。カイザーが死んだ。
What?
カイザーが死んだ。
What? Already? What? How? We just got here. How is she already dead? Oh my god.
僕の即位に歓声を上げた民主。
How did she die?
今や
Damn it, Saridra.
生を送っ
We don't even really know anything about her at all.
ついぞ届かなかったっす。
Oh, I didn't realize she actually has bat wings here. Oh, that's a nice design.
王は旅の終点にたどり着くことなく、その野望もろとも深海に葬り去られた。これが真の結末だ。王の大使は剣先によって切り裂かれ、その華麗なる衣装、そして王を手にかけたの、その命を奪ったのは。
Was she the killer?
彼女に忠誠を誓う。
Why? Oh my god, Hyacinth, you were the one to kill Saridra? But why?
理由など語るまでもない。
Hey, don't stop giving cryptic ass messages. Just tell us up front, like, why would you kill Saridra?
岸辺をさまよい続けた末に、ようやく見つけた炎を。私は自らのわからない。海洋の共演も、カイザーの野望も、オンパロスの存在も、すべてが虚妄だというのなら。
She was being rude about the beautiful oceans. No, I'm pretty sure Sarita doesn't care about things like that. The only who actually complained anyways was like Aglaia. Like, oh, it's the unique fragrance of the sea. It's like, yeah, just say that you smell like fish, you know?
救世主
Don't try to like sugarcoat things.
の馬鹿げた宴を終わりにしよう。だが灰色の小魚、この火を覆う宴がいつまでも続くことを。
Oh my god, she disappeared as well?
彼女もあなたの来訪に気づいたようですね。その証拠に何はともあれ、ここで一度劇の冒頭で
And you know, initially people were all making fun of Sunday for talking about the Charmony dove again and again and again. And here Lagos is talking about the cave again and again and again. The allegory of the cave, about people who are trapped in the cave, never know what the outside world is like, so they don't know what they're missing, or something like that. Can prisoners in the cave learn to see the shadows and echoes for what they are, and stop mistaking them for reality?
いただいた通り、
Who knows? We're not a philosopher. I did decently well in my philosophy classes back in college, but like I definitely did not care enough to like bring that kind of knowledge into my future.
背中を照らしていた炎を一度も直視したことがなかったために、その両目は焼かれてしまい、そして彼女は果てしない戸惑いと恐怖に飲み込まれてしまい。さて、ここでお聞きしたいのですが、銀河を生きる私たちは彼女よりあなたが歩む運命と信仰している愛を、この問いの答えは
Oh wait, okay, wait, I didn't read that last part. The paths you tread, the aeons you worship, everything you've trailblazed with your own hands, could it all be someone else's projected shadow? No? Is that how it works? I don't really think so.
の真相を見届け、半神たちが私のために用意した牢獄にたどり、神霊の慣習として私はカスライナが背負い続けた 3000万を超える輪廻を見届けてきました。
It's not 30 million, it's 33 million. At the very least, you should have gotten that kind of number correct.
私にとっては砂粒を形作る一つの分子程度のもの。知恵に終止符を打つと誓った私がその小さな砂粒の分子ごときに、さあ歳月の力で海底へと続く扉を開け、忠誠心に苛まれた監獄長を見つけ出してください。その宮殿は命定によって緩んだ海洋の半身の精神を映し出しています。
You will witness the true beginning of the saga of deliverance. What does that even mean, though? Ugly history long buried by tides and shame. Staircase of apotheosis, and that the Imperator forged with the golden blood of 500 human sacrifices under the pretense of conquest. Oh my god, Sirija was so bloodthirsty, I swear. Could she not have done things normally?
ただしそこにたどり着く。
この扉の先に創世の化身に続く道がある。
さあ偽りの宴から離れましょう。そして血塗られた舞台に上がるのです。
Oh my god, a new area. Oh no, should we like continue exploring this today? Or is this the kind of thing that's probably better to be left for like the next stream?
海洋を祀る神殿、化身につながる聖域、そして初めての日和の戦場。
You've been with Liga so much, he might ask to join Astral Express. Like, no, I would definitely not agree to that. It's like, fuck Ligas. He definitely can just go home and stay with his own weird ass self in like that weird ass dark space with all the wires and the cables and different screens. When was the slow-mo feature added?
彼女の歌声は歳月の歩みを止め、私の身を縛り付け、自らの魂を魔王から守り続けていた。錯乱した時空は彼女の迷いを映し出した。
Oh my god, I'm getting so sleepy. Oh no, I'm at that point again.
救世主？まさか本当に戻ってきたの？
そしてカイザーの罪をも覆い隠しました。
Oh wait, we didn't even get to finish.
アポロニウスから離れて。
逃げろバージニア。
原石鏡。ダメ、諦めないで。
Can't believe Virginia's the one fighting. Are they together?
残念ながらそれは歴史のこだまに過ぎません。あなたの介入もまた虚しく響くこだまに過ぎないのです。
買いだ。
涙雨ひっ降りてあふれる。
すべてを失うか、はたまた手に入れるか。
アポロニウス、見て。敵を追い払ったよ。でも、もう先。
Oh my god, are they going to commit a double suicide?
すまないバージニア。
いいの。 あなたのそばで死ねるのは幸せ。
Yeah, they're definitely going with that route.
なんと皮肉な運命でしょう。世界の基盤が揺らいでからも無情なるカイザーは過去3000万回の輪廻と同じ決断を下しました。
Nothing new. Everyone's dying anyways. Yeah, pretty much.
最初の火を追う旅でカイザーたちはスティコシアに進軍。恐ろしい数の精霊が
Oh my god, is this like a reference to like the Titanic where Jack and Rose were trying to fit on like the same slab but then they couldn't? And then a bunch of people started recreating that scene to say like, oh, could Jack actually have gotten on like the table thing without it collapsing?
あなたの目の前に広がる地獄はその戦いの再現です。
Man, though I'm so happy tomorrow is going to be like a holiday. I don't really have to worry about work. Although my only worry is that
敵を
breakfast is gonna be at like 8:30 in the morning. It's like, that's so early. Ah. Gee, yeah, it might be a little bit tricky to like start all the way with like this new ass area. So I feel like you could probably just end that for today. Pretty much is kind of just like a Ligas Yap Fest, honestly. And I feel like if we listen to Ligas talk any more times about like the Legacy of the Cave, I'm gonna end up going insane. So yeah, okay, that should be it for today. I think I will try to stream again tomorrow because like tomorrow is my usual streaming time. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone who joined today's stream. I hope you had a great time, even though it's a little bit earlier than usual. But like, if I do this any longer, I'm definitely going to pass out like in the middle of the stream. So yeah, we'll just like kind of end it on a good note for now. But yeah, you know, thank you again. If you like today's stream, hope you could consider giving me a follow, and you can like also check out the other social media accounts if you would like to join. I see our Discord, for example. And then I will see you guys tomorrow, 10 p.m. on Thursday. So yeah, that's it for today. Have a great rest of the day, everyone, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye for now.